checking out VIP Saturdays.
VIP Saturdays.
VIP Saturdays.
VIP Saturdays.
VIP Saturdays.
You watching VIP Saturdays, you hear me?
VIP Saturdays, Shade 45.
Let's get it. VIP Saturday, Superstar J.
It's the homie Great Rizzy, and
Yes.
BX is in this motherfucker
I'm all the way
tonight.
up.
Yes,
You
sir.
better believe that shit.
Yes,
I'm all
sir.
the way up.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and take the young lady, and I'll make sure I introduce this gentleman
Yes,
to my
man,
left.
the bride. Remy Ma, what's up?
Right.
Yes, sir. Fat Joe is in the building.
Yeah, you know why I love my husband's death. It's a wonderful thing. I got married, but this is crazy. Like,
Yo.
I used to be Remy Ma, the hardest.
Nah.
Y'all want to fight Remy Ma?
Nah, you
Right.
soft now,
not
big.
no more.
The bride.
Not no more. Yes, Black Love.
Love.
Yo, let me tell you something. They were Remy and Pap were up here not too long ago, Fat Joe, and they did something for my Snapchat. Yo, for a whole week I was the king of my house because they started the Black Love shit on the Snapchat.
They love that shit.
And me and my lady just got engaged, right?
Oh, congratulations.
Yo, I am the man in the house because of these two.
Yes.
I am the man in the house, man. But we appreciate both of y'all coming through, man.
Thank you
Yes.
very much, man. We happy to be here. And what's crazy is y'all was the first DJs to even fucking hear the fucking record.
Yeah.
Remy said, yo, I got to tell you something, Joe. I think you called me like 2 in the morning or some shit, 3 in the morning. She was like, I got to tell you something. Yo, I played the song for these niggas. I said, what?
Yeah.
I said, what? Because it's almost like you got that shit. We had that song. We knew it was so crazy.
Uh-huh.
It was almost like the little kid that be like, my boy, me, me. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? She played that bitch. She said, y'all niggas went crazy. I was like, all right, fuck it. It's a good vibe,
I
you know?
couldn't resist.
Yo.
You know,
And it was a good choice, too, Joe.
we was on the bus, and I had rented out a party bus because I was actually promoting my Hands Down record featuring Yo Gotti.
Right.
And
Hands
was
up.
that
Yeah.
you know, my guy Superstar J actually handpicked for me and
Yeah.
gave it to me, and we was doing that, and I was the honorary bartender, so it's Hennessy
Oh,
and
shit.
You got to do it. Sometimes you got to
Yeah.
wear different hats, man.
Yeah.
I had
Community thing.
Wingstop Harlem, they catered it for me, so it's potato salad and wings on it. I was like, you know what?
That shit sounds
Since
good.
you guys have been so
Yeah.
nice tonight,
It was like a present because it looked like she didn't want to do it.
I was like, you
But
know
she was
what?
like, yo, I got something I want y'all to hear real quick. And that's just said, I'm all the way up. Niggas was like, what
Yeah,
the fuck?
man. Yo, Joe, let me be very clear with you, man. I get a call from Superstar J probably 1:30 in the morning. He was like, yo, I know you from the Bronx. Remy and Joe got a joint, and wait until you hear this motherfucker. I hung up. I didn't want to hear anymore because I wanted to hear the song,
Yeah.
man. They got to hear the song. I didn't exactly get to hear it because I wasn't on the bus. But just knowing that Jay was excited, I knew it was a number one.
No,
Knew
was
it, straight
texting
up.
me. He texted me the next day. He's like, you know what? He's like, can I just get the record? I ain't gonna play for
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
listen to-
Get the fuck
to-
out of
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
You want to start beef with Joe?
He was like, no, I'm not gonna play for. Then he texted me back. He's like, you know what? Never mind. I'll wait. I'ma just wait.
Yeah.
But that made me feel. That's how I knew that it was everything that we thought it was gonna be, because he called the next day. Like, people don't like when people are calling asking you for your record. That's when you know, because most of the time people get tired of you. They looking in their Gmail and their inbox, and it's flooded with all
Yeah.
types of songs. So when the DJs reach out to you, like, I know it's not mixed or mastered, and it's the roughest cut that you have.
Look at Joe.
Still
like, yes.
take it.
Because I told Rem that she got to change her name. You know, the Gmails, you got these little internet dudes that they'll know your name and they'll try to snatch a record from you. You know what I mean? They'll hack your joint and all that.
You want to know what's crazy is I got a boy. He's one of my closest friends on earth. He's like, I call him top 5 dead or alive. He's one of my. His name Rich the Barber. Rich the Barber discovered Bryson Teller.
Wow.
He's Timberland's barber, and he's like the biggest Fat Joe hater ever created in the history of mankind. Like, he said, yo, you got money. Let's just, retire, my nigga. Let's just open some businesses. Like, this is my best friend, like, chilling with me every day. He be talking shit like this, right? I'm like, all right, Rich. Cool. His little man's popping off crazy. Bryson Teller. Oh, my God, right? So I'm like, all right. He gets in my car and said, yo, Rich, man, I want to play you something, man. Nigga said, word, what you want to play, nigga? He had that face, that hating face and shit,
The
right?
hating face.
Yeah, that old.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's just it. Then he was like, nothing can stop me, young boy. He was like, oh, shit, shit is the shit.
That's crazy. So what do you say, like, because just with records, it's like you can be there and like, like you said, I'm out of date, but then the record just comes alive and everybody's talking different now. Mm-hmm. Like, some DJs that wasn't, you were sending joints.
Well, I wasn't sending DJs shit, man. And me personally, I'm never really out of date. And whenever I'm out of date, I won't be here.
Well, I'll say this, Jody. You was unusually quiet because you yearly you give us like 1-2 hits, like bangers, man.
Well, you know what happens is I'm Mr. Market America, president of the Urban.
Very true.
I seen that, man.
Very true.
So a nigga trying to get $1 billion.
Yes,
man.
very
Help
true.
people become entrepreneurs.
Joe is
and
the
all
master
that.
motivator. I was sitting there saying, what the hell is Joe doing talking about money? He was like, you can do it. I'm like, okay.
Billion dollar
tell you
company,
something.
B, $6.5 billion, nigga.
I want
the
my
people
check.
made $3.5 billion back.
Nah, I want my check. This nigga been doing Market America to me for the past fucking 20 years. And I didn't get shit. This nigga, I fucking put up with that shit before.
She
this
came
nigga
home from
father.
jail. They was like, yo, Rem, you got to see this, man. Joe's on some other shit.
Yeah.
She said they pressed play. She was like, motherfucker been doing that
Yo,
to
he
me
been
for
doing
20 years.
I'm fucking mad. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh,
This
man.
I was like, he's just doing it. He's getting paid to do it. Like, this is what he was born to do. Like, whoever is in, I swear to God, I hadn't seen him yet. I was like, whoever's in charge of that, I'm gonna tell you what happened. They sat down and they talked to him. They probably got dinner or something by accident, and they was like, oh my, the mother low. How much I have to
We
pay
found
you
him.
to talk about what I need? Like, I'm telling you, he's very driven. He's very determined. So, and this is something that I know from growing up around him.
Yeah.
So, if somebody tells him, let somebody tell him, like right now you said, people say you dated it. He's about to go, and we're gonna probably be in the studio locked in for 2 weeks now. This nigga Superstar J tried to slip that in there. Yo, Rem, listen to
I'm
this
gonna tell
shit.
you. I'm gonna tell you something. Nah. I'm gonna tell you something, man. This is how much people sleep on Fat Joe's, contribution. It's really think about when I came out and think about your favorite 10 rappers at that time.
Yeah.
They're not around.
Yeah, man.
And they not looking like this either, man. And they not sounding like this, man.
Yeah.
So it's like we take Fat Joe for granted because the nigga been doing it for so long.
I was going to ask you
But
that
nigga
question.
Fat Joe, just think about it.
Do you feel you
don't call
underrated?
Don't call it. I know I'm underrated, but just don't call names out. But really think about your top 10, the niggas who made you go crazy.
And
you be like, yo, them niggas ain't nowhere near.
I got a story,
what's
right?
Found.
I got a story.
Yo, them niggas is
I was
outta
talking
here.
to LL. I was talking to LL.
my
And
idol.
LL was like, yo, it's only me and Fat Joe from New York that still got longevity. L is
LL said that.
this is what I'm trying to tell you.
About to go Google it right now.
Look,
That's my favorite rapper.
But no, this is just what us
That's
talking.
my idol, man.
And L was doing his thing, trying to bring in some records back, and he was like, it's not a lot of people in New York that has longevity, and like from Flo Joe, you know what I'm saying, to now, there's a couple of people that jump off that hump.
There's a couple of thousands of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's thousands of people that fell off. There's niggas I thought was the illest niggas that they gone. It ain't too many niggas. Straight up and down, all jokes aside. And I know we've been keeping everything peace, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it ain't too many niggas that I looked up to that's better than me.
Uh-huh.
Like now. Like this is facts. Like so now you talk to some niggas and you ask them niggas we all think without saying is greatest of all time. Tell them to put one out the park right now, my nigga.
Yeah.
And see
It's
where
not
it goes.
happening, B. Them niggas start making bugged out music, like trying to act like they don't want to make a hit. or
Yeah.
something. No, we artistic now. No, nigga, you can't put one out the park, nigga. What's good?
Well, it's tough. I mean, I don't want to say tough. You come from a specific pedigree. DITC, that Forest Project. I mean, come on, man. That's a certain pedigree. A lot of people cannot
We got
match.
a Digging in the Crates album coming this summer, too.
I was
Wow.
about to ask you about that because I've
Oh,
been
yes.
hearing. You know
Great.
what I'm saying? I'm
We got
waiting.
joints out.
Look,
Great.
all I ask is this. Bring
Yeah.
out the speakers. Take them to 23 Park.
Great.
Take them to 23 Park.
This guy right
Let's
here.
light that blue
Nah, he
park
know.
up.
He know that's the
Come
perfect
on.
hip-hop.
Let's
Well,
bring that
Twenty
out.
Park, that's the smart fucking shit you said.
I want to ask you something now.
That is very
Yes, sir.
smart.
Now, Joe, we gonna put him on the thing. Let's get into a legendary Fat Joe record. You name one, because I was going to ask Joe, but I want you to name one.
I would say start off with FloJo, man. Like
All
let's start from the
Time and
beginning.
place. What was you doing when you heard FloJo? Because I was young, and when I heard FloJo, I just wanted to be a gangster.
Time and place. I'll tell you, actually, a time and place. I was going past. I was on 3rd Avenue. This is before they even went ahead.
Look at hip hop.
Cause look
Look at hip hop.
I grew
I
up.
saw FloJo on Video Music
Look at
Box.
hip hop. Yeah. Shout out Rob McDaniels.
Yo, so I was.
Look at that, man. He
I
knew
was
where
on.
he was at.
I was on 3rd Avenue. I got some more shit to say after this, but I was on 3rd Avenue. I remember seeing the photo shoot, which was right. What was that? Brook Avenue.
Brook Avenue. That was
Right
the
there on
photo
Brook
shoot.
Avenue.
Hey, my spot was up the block.
And it was up the
Still
block.
hustling.
And this is the shit that I said. Yo, ain't this the? I was saying to myself, and it's been some years now. Ain't this the guy? The buses, the trains. I used to hear all these stories about this guy, right? And I'm tapping people, and they say, you know who that is. I'm gonna tell you how strong hip hop is, Superstar J. I used to say to myself, like, when Joe had really made it, I was like, yo, I gotta get. There's going to be a time when we meet. And I want you to understand this, Remy. There was a gentleman, actually his grandmother was at my church, the school I went to.
Yeah.
And this guy was like family to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it wasn't until one day, I was coming home from school. I had a game. I was getting picked on. We was coming from Forest, from the gym, walking back, because I lived in between Forest, Webster, and Washington. So I
Yeah.
was in one of the hottest areas in the
whole
South
hood.
Bronx.
That's my
right?
hood.
Exactly.
He's from Washington. I
You know?
grew up in Forest, Washington, and Webster. That's
So-
Wow.
all my hood.
Shout out to everybody on the 9. Now
That's
look.
right.
Now look, this is what happened.
Rest in peace, Freddie Archibald. He passed 3 weeks ago.
Yes,
That's
sir.
my brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely. One of the greatest.
God bless.
I'm coming home. Somebody started picking with me, and he was like, "Yo, I'm like, but the fuck, I'm younger than all these kids and shit." A red Wrangler pulls up. Hey, yo, what the fuck y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I look in the red Wrangler, and I was like, yo, Tony, man, thanks for. I'm like, thank God, my nigga Tony came up.
Tony Montana.
Shout out to my man
Rest in
Tony
peace.
Montana, man. Anthony
My
Crespo,
brother.
who was like my
Anthony
motherfucking,
Crespo.
like my older cousin, man. But he used to run with this cat. And I remember when I was looking
I
at them
got his
taking those
tattoo on
pictures,
the arm.
I was like, yo, that's the guy that always be with Tony. And I said to myself, I'm going to share this story one day.
And you did.
And it's going to be
got it
through
off.
hip hop.
Got it all.
He shedding tears and shit.
Nah, I mean,
Nah,
yo, but
Tony
look,
Montana,
that's
my
how.
best friend ever
Yeah.
in the world.
Look, for the Bronx, from where we're from,
Yeah.
that man is made. And he meant a lot to a lot of people. Am I lying?
Hey, he was.
Am I
he
lying?
was the leader of the Terror Squad.
Let's get it.
So hip
Let's
hop
talk-
is big. That's
I
the
said to
story.
him, I said, you know what I said the other day? I mean, not other day, 4 hours ago.
Yeah.
We was going to Madison Avenue pick up these Hermes boots. But hold up. Nigga, I'm driving. And I said to myself, I said, yo, man. And I'm just say it, rest in peace. But I said, if my nigga Tone was here, he excuse me, I said he be fucking every bitch in America. Like, yo, listen, I was in the hospital one time, 14 years old. This nigga came, he was 13. He was fucking like a 30-year-old nurse while he was coming to visit me. I mean, like, this nigga was an animal, bro. Like, I'm like, yo,
Wow.
I was just thinking of it today randomly. I'm driving the truck. I'm like, yo, if Tone was here, this would have been the craziest shit ever.
Not to get off the subject, but I just wondered, did y'all just see how he really thinks of me like his little sister? Like he really thinks
You're
I'm still a little
always
kid.
going to be his little
Yeah.
He thinks I'm
sister.
a little kid that he met when he's like, excuse your ears. He be fucking old girls. I sit here like, I have a son. I'm like, kid, I just got married. What are you talking
Still a
about?
little sis, man.
But
All
let's
the time.
let's
It's
talk about
crazy.
this real quick, because I mean, especially for the Bronx, when you guys weren't talking, that kind of like tore a hole in the Bronx for a minute. You guys get back together, man. This is really, really good to see. The music is still there again. I'm curious, how did it come about though? How did y'all get back on the same page?
Well, I'll take credit for this one.
That is true.
I'll take credit for this one. I feel like, well, I felt like I should have been the one to reach out.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Joe. Joe is he's like me in a lot of ways. Like, people like they look at me. I am a female. Be clear. I wouldn't want to be anything else. I think being a woman is the best thing ever on the planet. But from growing up around a bunch of real niggas, like I have a lot of that in me.
Yeah.
So, I hold grudges forever. Like, we have beef. It's till death do us part, and
Right.
then that's it. But in this particular situation, this is somebody that I love. This is somebody that's really like, I don't mean, when I say my brother, I don't mean like how these bitches say my brother today and be like, yeah, my brother, and then they're fucking their brother later that night. No.
Yes.
This is my brother,
Yeah.
like my brother, like him and my real brother that we have the same mother and father. Like I look at them the same. Like when they're together, it's even worse because they gang up. Like when he loves finding people that really love me, they all gang up on me. But I'm surrounded by a bunch of guys that really, care about me because I think they feel, from me growing up the way I did, like they kind of got to curb, like, Rem, you are still a girl, please stay safe, go over here. So I felt like in this situation I didn't want to come home after doing all that time and still have an issue with somebody that I cared so much about.
Yeah. And
I felt like I didn't want him to think, oh, it's because I was coming home and now this is why she's doing this. Like I wanted you while I'm here at my low, so I don't want no visit, I don't need no commissary, nothing. I just want to just clean the slate, like. And I had people reach out and get a number from, and once I'm gonna tell you, it was two things, because I thought about it after I did the interview. They asked us the other day. I thought about it. Once I seen that he made up with 50 Cent, I knew I was good. Like I would have killed him after that. So you made up with 50 Cent, but you don't want to speak to me.
50 Cent fucked everything up.
That was gonna be like,
50 Cent, man, he made it so that, he's a nice guy. Robbed his mom's in 88. Go pick up with the nigga.
That would've been that. And then the second thing was, like, I had to get his number. I didn't have a number to reach him.
Yeah.
Could have easily, like, we originated the Curve. Like we signed people to Curve Records before people really knew what it was. Like that's what we used to do. Like, oh, he's signed to Curve Records. My new artist, this thing was coming out. Never.
Yeah.
So the fact that the number and the the information was exchanged so that I could reach out to him, I knew that he kind of wanted what I wanted. And I was still in prison. I wasn't coming. It was like a year or so before I came home, and I called him. I'm like, yo, this is what it is. We was both being stupid, and we're like, what's up? What up? What's good? What's good? How's the kids? How's your kids? Like, to the point he's like, Ram, all right, Ram, what are we doing here? I was like, I just miss you so much. I'm sorry. Can we be friends again? And we talked like how you come home, we gonna sit down, we gonna get something to eat, whatever. And when I came home, it was just like, when I seen him, it was just like everything is regular. I went to like a basketball game or something. I was definitely pushing the limit. I was like, okay, I have to leave now. I have a curfew. He was like, oh man, where you go? I was like, nah, I gotta go. And then as time went on, it was just like Ram and Joe all over again.
What's crazy is that this isn't money motivated. This isn't.
It's no publicity stunt.
This ain't forced.
Yeah.
Like you've seen people get back together and it's like, yo, these niggas hate each other. Like
you can see it in the pictures,
like,
in the vibe.
Yeah, it's like these niggas need something. Like they fucked up or something. They coming back together. So with us, of course, we like to make money, and she's my business partner. You know what I'm saying? She's not my artist. She's my business partner.
Okay.
So be clear about that. So she she getting hers.
I moved all the way up.
You moved all the way up. So she
don't shine shoes anymore, Joe.
Nah, man, she all the way up for real. So I turned around, I go like this. I said, you know what? I said, it's just so organic. It wasn't even about the music or nothing like that. So when she came home, I let her do whatever she wanted to do. And I seen her with, everybody attacking her, trying to this and that, even though I knew I was the remedy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew I had that motherfucking mix. So then we went BX Flight Club up in the Bronx. They do the fights and they say, yo, Joe, we want you to perform. So I said, you know what? Puff Daddy and them niggas, they try to get me to perform with Remy the day before in the fucking Madison Square Garden. Yeah. I was like, nah, I'm good. I want to take it to the Bronx the first time. So every bullet scar nigga in the world was up in there. Every nigga with a $150.
Nice.
Yeah.
But $300 in their face was in there. And when she came out, it was like you seen sparkles in niggas' eyes. Like, no way these niggas is on there together. Like, they was just so fucking happy. Yeah. So, and then afterwards, I walk her to the car, and the window goes down, and she goes.
Thumbs up.
Gave the Michael Jackson?
Yeah. She gave me the thumbs up, meaning like, it's time. So then I went back to Miami, started cooking, nigga. Like, this is just cooking. I was like, because I knew it had to be incredible, phenomenal. I knew, like, yo, Joe and Rem, Lean Back was #1 47 weeks
Yeah.
It's only
Big-
52
timeless
weeks.
record
Yeah,
right
man.
there.
That shit rang
Yo,
all
that shit was only
crazy.
52 weeks in a year.
Yeah.
And
Shit
you-
was number 1, 47 weeks.
And you can play that record now in the club, in the
Brand
midst
new.
of the club,
Yeah.
and people still
Thank
going
God
crazy.
for Lean Back.
Yes.
What I'm saying to you is, so the pressure was on me so legend that I was like, I sat in the couch. It usually takes me a month to make an album. It took like 9 months for me to sit on that couch and just be like busting my bubble every day to 8 in the morning, every day. Niggas think I'm bullshitting because they know I get money all different kind of ways and
Right.
shit.
Multiple
And-
streams.
Yeah, so niggas is like, yo, this nigga in the studio. My wife is like, yo, he full of shit. He ain't in it. Like, I'm really cooking, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I might have heard 10,000 beats to pick 10 beats.
Wow.
Because I knew this shit had to be straight fire all the way.
Mm-hmm.
And thank God we here, man.
So what did you think of the success of Lean Back that what right now all the way up would just get this, because this just came out right
we're
now.
Not
It's just
retarded.
like, yeah.
We're not retarded. I mean, God bless. You know, we don't know none intended, but we're not crazy. We're not psychopaths. We know this ain't 05,
Right.
and we know that we got some work to do.
Mm-hmm.
See, but let me tell you something. We doing some shit niggas don't do in our status. We in every Bullet Scar club in New York City, every fucking hood shit, blowing the
Yeah.
shit down. You turn around,
Yeah.
it's Joe and Rem blowing that. No, we putting in that fucking work niggas don't want to put in.
Yeah.
No, I
Niggas is like, yo, let me go get my money, I'm good. We putting in that fucking work, man. 2-3 spots every night. Turn around in Brooklyn, they there. Harlem, they there. Bronx, they there.
What I
Queens,
told you
they
the other
there.
day.
Niggas,
Yeah.
It was like 2 in the morning every time. Like, yo, we got to do these dub plates. He's like, what? What is a dub plate?
Yo, my
Yeah.
nigga, like, it's like.
She called me. She's like, "Yo, I hate fucking dub plates. Why did you tell me about this shit?"
So it's like, you want to know what I consider this album like? It's similar to Obama and Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton and Obama. Everybody ain't nobody know Obama. Everybody knew 1,000,000% Hillary was gonna win, and she took him for granted. And little by little, they was like, "Oh shit, this nigga ill."
Yeah.
Wait a
away.
minute.
Yep.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Not doing that with this. We going straight up. We not taking nothing for granted,
at
bro.
all.
We not like, yeah, we got this. No, we ain't. I don't give a fuck how much you try to convince me this record's hot. We
Yeah.
making a hotter one and a hotter one. And we
Right.
slaving and we touching the town and we doing what we got. We not playing with niggas, man.
I just told
we
him, I
putting
said,
in that work.
I said, Joey, when
As you
leaving?
should.
He said, I'm here for like another week or two. I said, I'm going home with you. He's like, you gonna come to Miami? You think you about to go down there and touch the town and run around crazy? You crazy? You got your mind.
Oh, so you going to Miami?
Coming. I'm talking about PO already. I need my travel pass. I got work to do. I have things to promote. We got to get this.
That'd be
chicken.
great. We gotta do
We got to get these
live.
bags.
We
We
gotta
got to
do
do
all that.
bags. They
We gotta
there.
go out there, man. It's gonna be fun, man.
Look it up. Himalayan Birkin, cocaine. They're not cheap.
Whew.
Yes.
Just the name alone, I'm scared to fucking death,
You
man.
didn't want to Google this.
I really don't, because my wife will look at me. What's this? What you looking at? No,
Yeah, you
don't
want no
look at
parts of
that.
that shit.
Ladies,
Oh, my
tell
God.
your man to go get you a Himalayan Birkin.
Oh my God,
Oh, my
Remy, don't
God.
start that
Here we
type
go.
of pressure in my household, please.
Nah,
Yo, listen, you would have to tell a nigga to get a refinance mortgage on his house to buy her the bag.
Sheesh. You
Nigga, they ain't touching that
setting the
shit.
standards high. You know, you making
Listen,
motherfuckers get married again,
I mean,
man.
I gotta. Yo, let me tell you something.
tell you something.
You see how he just said, I was the man in my house yesterday. We went through the toll and Pap is driving, so the guy, he takes the money. He's like, thank you, have a nice day. He couldn't hold. He said, I just want to let you know, you fucking up shit in my household. I don't appreciate that shit. Yo, when I tell you, we was
Too much nice guy.
dying.
Oh man,
Not for nothing.
God.
Mano called me on FaceTime. I'm chilling. I'm shot. I don't even know. I think I was in a restaurant. He's like, first of all, he never FaceTimes me, so it was just weird. I'm like, what's up? What's going on? He's like, where's he at? I'm like, cool. He's like, the other one. I'm like, who?
Maggie.
He's like, I want both of you motherfuckers while I'm talking to you. I'm like, what happened? He's like, yo, 3 months ago I was the man. Now these bitches talk about, why can't you be like Papoose? I said, you know
Yo.
what? I'm gonna help you, my brother. I said, tell them, why can't they be like Rem?
wow.
Tell
Wow.
them go put in
I
that
got-
work.
Nah,
But
Yeah.
be a rider.
but on
And
some
you
real
be like that.
on some real shit, Pap is entering Hallmark status, man. Like,
Nah, that nigga's legend.
yo, he is
Yo,
legend right now.
Let me tell you something. It's great. Not just because it's Remy and it's Papoose, but sometimes we got to see positive shit.
Absolutely.
Because people watching these fucking reality shows thinking that that's life. All this fucking slutting yourself out, a nigga getting played, this.
Yeah.
Fuck that. You got to do it right. Remy's a wife. She's holding herself down as a strong, independent black woman, and she got a strong man holding her down. That's what the kids and that's what people really need to see.
Yeah.
Not all this other bullshit they be seeing all the time. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
true.
it ain't just about Remy or Pap. They setting some standards for like how family life really should be, man.
Not for nothing, my son the other day, I don't know, we was talking about something. He was like, yo, I was like, yo, he a thought. He got all these little girls close by. He's like, thought and it's hard work. He's like, I'm waiting for the day that I settle down and get married, get a wife. I was like,
I'm telling you.
I was like, what?
Nigga said,
Huh?
"Dating is hard
He's
work."
like, it's hard work. I'm waiting for the day I settle down, hopefully get a family, get married. I was just like, wow.
Remy's like, I'm not gonna be a grandmother.
First of all,
yet.
I already got my mind made up. I'm gonna be one of those mothers that hate on every chick he bring. Like, excuse me, miss, calling them by the wrong name on purpose. Oh, my bad, that was the girl from the other day. Like, I already have my mind made
what
up.
the fuck?
When she comes through pregnant, I'm gonna be the one from Maury's. Like, I know that's not my son's child. Like,
Wow.
I was in the
I
room.
already
definitely
know.
got hated on a lot in my house, man. Like my
Crazy.
moms and pops, what? Them niggas was hating, man, hard.
Gotta
though.
hate. I
No
can't
girl
wait.
in the crib, no, all that bullshit. That's what my son be saying to me now. Nigga,
Wow.
I've been catching him since he's 14 years old with
I ain't gonna
bitches in my
lie.
crib.
I used to be on it like that. Pap kind of, I guess, because he's living through his second childhood. He's just like, you don't want him out there in the streets with these guys. Just let his girlfriend come over. And I'm sitting there like,
It makes
did I just
sense.
get swindled?
I don't do that in my house because I got a little girl.
Yeah.
She's 9 years old. So we don't play that shit. But I
Yeah.
catch the nigga all the time. So I'm laying down in the bed, wifey like, did you hear that? I'm like, she's a fucking hater, my nigga. I'm sitting there 3 in the morning. I was like, did I hear what? No, I heard something.
Go
The
upstairs.
whole shit. We live on an island, secured. Nigga, the Domino's nigga come with 5 security to the door. They be like, you want pizza?
Wow.
I'm like, no, it's noise downstairs. Like,
All right, I'm
go
gonna go look.
downstairs. I open the door. Shit moving under the blanket. I'm like, yo, my man, yo, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah, come over here.
Then come out, cause you know he a young man. I don't want to play the nigga like that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
right.
Come on, yo, get that bitch the fuck out this house right now, nigga. In 5 minutes, nigga, I'ma sit right on top of this shit. If I don't see that back door open, we got a motherfucking problem, my nigga.
Wow.
Oh man, that's one to grow on right there. Family matters. It's good to see how much these two have grown, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
When is the
Amazing.
album? When is the album coming out?
Well, we're in debate. With summer.
Summer?
Definitely summer
Summer.
2016.
It's like the single just heated up so quick. Now people want the album now. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not right. That's what I'm
because-
saying. That's
okay,
new.
but
It's the way.
That's because they don't know that the second single and the third single, and literally you could go like this. It's like a roulette. Whichever one you land on, could go.
Yeah.
I'm not. I swear.
Shit
to you.
crazy, man.
I told you that. You know. I don't like to lie because it takes like a lot of time, like and effort, and then you have to keep it up, and you have to remember the lies. So I promise you, I'm not just saying this because it's me, because it's Joe, because you can literally spin it like a wheel, and whichever one to land on could be the next one that's gonna go.
Well. Also, man, I know it's a legendary concert every year in New York City.
Yes, there is.
I hopefully we see the Terror Squad reunion on that stage.
I'm sure it'll be something.
I
mean,
we
the
ain't
way-
see Fat Joe on that
at the way
stage in a
this-
minute.
At the way it's going, yeah.
A lot of surprises right there.
I mean,
Yeah, you know what's the problem is? The biggest problem is the album is done. The song, we got to promote it, make sure it does what it does.
Yeah.
And my newest biggest problem is, which we haven't discussed yet.
Okay.
but it's the remix. And that's where I'm at with it.
The remix.
The remix, when we did Lean Back, the remix had Eminem,
Yeah.
it had Mace, it had me and her. So, you know, I'm not calling
it's a
this
good
Lean
problem
Back. I'm
to
just
have.
saying the remix has to be pretty extraordinary.
Yeah.
Not just the regular, spit your bar shit. It got to be like, Oh my God. Brand new remix. This has got to be some shit. Stop the City where you will remember where you was at. I remember where I was at when I heard Run DMC. It's like that. The bridge is over. I was in the back of my building. Craig Mack flavor in your ear. Just, hip hop is incredible. LL,
Yeah.
I used to park. Like I'd be in my car. I don't give a fuck what I was doing. It meant so much to me to hear his record drop for the first time that I would park the car.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck if I was on the highway. I would park on the side of the highway and they'd be like, 5 minutes, the new LL coming, 5 minutes, and then shit come on. I'll be like, oh, it's important, but that's the next step.
And I'm glad you mentioned that because a lot of times, man, these fans, man, they don't really understand. Like, you're a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, as if you don't fucking respect the craft that you're good at.
But I think a lot of rappers that's coming up now are not fans of hip hop. They don't go deep and listen to what it is.
They should learn the history of it. They should definitely learn the history.
They don't give a fuck. I'm not mad at them. It's the way you want to do. I know when I came up, I respected Big Daddy Kane, LL, Heavy D, all up. These young niggas don't give a fuck, but it's cool. I mean, that's how you got it. It's cool. I ain't mad at you. That's the way it go. That's how we got to deal with it accordingly. Because I've had enough conversations with young niggas to know that they don't give a fuck.
Wow.
Like, nah, straight up telling me, yo, crack, we don't give a fuck.
That's crazy.
Like, yo, you don't know that Method Man sold 500,000 first week. Yo, we don't give a fuck, my nigga. Huh?
I'll come in. I don't give a fuck neither. What's up?
But these young niggas, they don't care, man. I had to hear it too many times to where I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. So we got to move like, all right, fuck it. These niggas don't care. You got to go home and change, man.
Yeah.
Okay, tonight.
It's Saturday night. It's Saturday night.
Where we going? Rem, tell us where we going.
Saturday night, I would be in Miami. It's my wife's birthday 2 days after that.
Yeah.
Happy
and the bag
birthday.
Gotta be big, man.
Yeah.
The bag gotta be big.
What's that called? What's that name again? What's that name? Himalayan?
She ain't getting that shit.
Himalayan Birkin.
Yo, every time we
put in a bid for you, that Himalayan Birkin,
man, every time we interview Remy, she has a new bag, a brand new bag. This is another new bag I see.
You know what?
Well,
This is like Remy, 5 different bags
let me
right here.
tell you something. Remy loves it, man. I'm going to just leave it at that. I got to stop.
Oh, my
she
God.
fucking loves it. She starts showing me, like, shit. She's showing me shit. Yo, this is what I'm wearing Wednesday. Shit is a fucking movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, she crazy, man. She loves it, but it's okay.
Listen, I was wearing the same steak greens for a really long time. Like I was sitting there with the Vogue magazine and this like the Marie Claire. Like, oh my gosh!
Wait till I get home.
Stores is over. So
yo, I can't lie to you. I only did 3 months. But man, when I threw them Jordans on and them PRPS and that T, nigga,
felt better.
Nigga, I came out, niggas threw the Cubans on me. I was like, oh my God.
I'm back.
I'm back, nigga.
So the album, Summer.
Yes,
album Summer, the name is Plata So Plomo.
Now, what's that title mean?
That's from that nigga Pablo. He say like this. They stop him. He got like 5 18-wheelers full of bricks. The cops is with him, machine guns. And they're like, yo, what you got in there? He says, I have $1 billion worth of cocaine. But this is what we could do.
Either.
Do you want that platas? You want some money? As much money as you want? Or we going to give you them bullets to go with it?
Or you want this lad?
Platas or plomo. We could do it the easy way or the hard way.
What you want, my friend? What do you want to do, my friend?
Let's get it, man. BX, man. Thanks for coming out. Legendary Fat Joe. My sis Remy Ma, the bride. You know what it is.